guys, my name's Ross and this is Lift King. When we started Lift King, it was back in like 2005. A friend of mine had bought some lifts from the States. They weren't very good quality, they were overpriced. At the time, I was in the business of flipping houses and restoring houses and that sort of stuff, so I used to bring stuff back and forth all the time from overseas. So I ended up just looking for a lift company that could build a lift that I wanted, and from that point, it kind of grew from there. Started out basically, my first container came for me and friends, and then their friends started calling, and then more friends started calling, and it turned into a job. So that's kind of how it happened. So I've been buying and selling, collecting cars pretty much since I was like 15. Before I had my license, I had like 3 cars. It was in the genes, just day one. I think people are attached to the first Fast movie, and honestly, I think it's the first 3 to 5. Everybody loves those, you know what I mean? And it's like, the cars were the special parts of the movie. So it's like, and really the characters of the movie, it brings back memories.
I think my favorite Fast and Furious movie was probably the first one. It just really embodied actual racing culture, and it focused more on the cars than let's go to space in a DeLorean, you know?
After 5, there's just so much crazy stuff going on, and it kind of left the culture of the cars and just kind of went to action movies or whatever. The first 5, I think just every car is so iconic, and it's like the first Fast and Furious movie. When you watch that movie and you can't left the theater, everybody's pulling out their sideways. It was awesome. I try to collect the iconic cars, so when you first see them, it's just like, it smacks you in the face, right? People will come into this room and you'll see like adults like with tears in their eyes and whatever. I've actually had guys come from China. I've had guys fly in from Japan, you name it, from all over the world just to come see the cars, which is kind of cool because I'm just a small Calgary or whatever. Like it's guys coming in from all over the world. Everybody has different favorites. Like the Hulk fan, ridiculous how many people like the Hulk fan, you know? And it's like, it's definitely the slowest car of the franchise, right? But it's like everybody loves it, right? So everybody's got a different taste.
Probably my favorite one is the green Eclipse. You might be able to see it behind me, but that one holds like a pretty special place in my heart because my first car was supposed to be an Eclipse. So it was really cool to be transported back when I did get the gig here. When we did the Speed and Custom show, I was able to drive it in there. So that was like a childhood dream come true.
We got Suki's S2000, Han's RX-7, full veil side body, full replica of the car. Dom's RX-7 from Fast 1. We have Johnny Tran's S2000. We have Brian's Eclipse. And the cool thing about this one too is this is the actual car, the Need for Speed 3D image for the video game. So it's kind of cool. We got Jesse's Jetta. We got the Mona Lisa from Tokyo Drift. We got Big Bird, which is the GTR from Fast 1. The blue Skyline is from Fast 4. We got the gray GTR, and that's from Too Fast, Too Furious. Hulk van from Tokyo Drift. We've got the Integra from Fast 1. We got Mia's Integra from Fast 1. Brian's Evo from Too Fast, Too Furious. We got Tyrese's Eclipse from Too Fast, Too Furious. 350Z from Tokyo Drift. The blue Porsche 911 from Fast 5. We got Sean's Evo from Tokyo Drift. We got Neela's RX-7 from Tokyo Drift. Gray and purple Skyline from Tokyo Drift. Then we got the Fast 4 screen used truck, the 70 Charger from Fast 4, Fast 5 is driven by Brian. We got the orange Supra from Fast 1. We got the Subaru STI from Fast 7. Fast 5 Charger, which is the heist Charger that stole the safe. BMW from Fast 4. This is the screen used hero car from Fast 4. We have the Fast 7 Roadrunner, which is Dom's car, the Charger from Fast 4. And this was the green screen car, that's why it's cut in half. And then we have the Fast 4 Chevelle, which was the wheelie screen used car from Fast 4, obviously. I think that's it. The hardest one I had to get, and I don't know why, was my Supra. I've had other Supras, but they weren't the right Supra to build into the Brian's car. Every time I tried to get a deal, it was just something would happen and the guy would sell somebody else, or it wouldn't work out or whatever. Finally got it like almost 100% finished. And that one took a couple of years though. So that was frustrating. So I really wanted that one. So Craig Lieberman was like the OG Godfather. He's the one who designed the first 3 movies for all the cars. So basically he just started licensing cars. Brian Skyline back there is actually 001. So that's the first licensed Skyline. So super special car now. And it's, again, was a replica to begin with, but you can license and make it official. They build the car for you. We can build a car for you. Once Craig's signed off on it, it gets signed and licensed up by Craig. So it's pretty cool because it's kind of like Eleanor's were. So you can have licensed Eleanors and non-licensed Eleanors. You can actually have an official Fast and Furious
car, which is super cool. So that's awesome about that one. It's a lot of work just because these cars sit for a lot of the time, like 6 months a year or whatever. So we basically have to change oil, start the cars, charge them up all the time because the batteries are always dead. It's not too bad. We stay pretty busy doing it. But yeah, every car you can jump in and drive to the show. We did the Calgary Speed and Custom show last year, and we drove 25 cars down there. So importing cars out of Canada is actually not as hard as you think. So if it's from the States, super easy. As long as they're 15 years old or 25 years old, they're very easy to bring in. So you basically just pay GST on them, whatever sort of thing, right? Even with the new tariff thing, as long as it's an older vehicle, you're totally fine. Like it's cheap to bring them in. Japanese stuff a little bit harder, but you can get good deals in the Japanese stuff, right? Like DK's car, this one had to be a right-hand drive, right? Because it was DK's car's right-hand drive. So this one came in from Japan, but importing wasn't tough. I mean, there's lots of good companies you can do with that, so it's pretty easy actually.
Each time he gets a new car, we'll do like a cinematic video of that specific car, or we'll do like a funny one, or we'll just mess around. Like we'll do burnouts. Don't tell the city and film really cool things that people do want to see, and then that gets traction and it pushes things to the website, and then we're able to showcase the products that we have and the certain services.
Having this many followers as we do on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, I mean, it's good for the business, obviously, right? And that's what we do to make money to buy cars. Like part of the reason we do the car meets on Wednesdays and all that sort of stuff is like kind of bringing cars to the younger generation of guys or whatever, right? So that's really cool because I'll get phone calls on Saturdays from a 10-year-old kid in Michigan who just wants to talk to me for a minute or anything, right? So it's pretty coul that way. So I do enjoy that. Calgary car culture is cool because there's, again, at our meet, I'll have guys show up in $1 million SF90s or $4 million F40s, which is crazy, and guys in $10,000 Hondas, right? We have everything in between, and it's like really inclusive. You'll see the guy with the $4 million F40 talking to the kid with a $10,000, whatever. When people think of Alberta, they don't think of car culture, but there's such immense collections. Jay Leno, for example, I know has visited Alberta like 3 times to see guys' car collections. That's how impressive we have in Calgary. It's a great place. It's a great place to be a car guy, for sure. The one problem with having a place like this is when I want to drive the Skyline, you got to move like 10 cars to get it out. So it's a whole thing, right? So it's like you almost got to pre-plan, I want the Skyline out for the show or whatever sort of thing. It's basically to move all these cars and get a car out and put them back in, you're looking at like 4 or 5 hours. It looks cool as hell. It could be a bit of a pain in the ass if you actually want to drive around though. So you got to be really dedicated to want to drive that car.